Lots of people have been asking me lately about foundational aspects of naturopathic medicine and natural healing, and I find it kind of interesting that one of my students said to me recently, "Oh, do you know there's this little iron fish?" And I'm like, "Iron fish?" And she's like, "Yeah, you get the little iron fish and you put it in your food, and then you put in a little bit of lemon juice or vinegar, and it pulls the iron, that's in the mineral iron, out of the fish, and you get iron in your food, and it makes your food iron rich." And I just looked at her and I thought, wow, this is such an old thing, because I've got cast iron frying pans at home that I cook in for that exact purpose, because if I cook in cast iron, then the iron is going to come out of the pan, which is the mineral that's going to go into my food. And the other thing that I have at home as well is I have old silver plated knives and forks and spoons that we eat off every day. And what's that? Well, there's your colloidal silver that boosts your immunity. What other minerals do we need in our diet? Where can we get them from? Is there something foundational that you use that can give you those minerals that can mix in with your food? Another thing that you want to watch as well is right now copper has become super popular again. People are using copper water bottles. Well, copper is a mineral that we only need a very, very small amount of. And so you want to be careful with some minerals that could disrupt pathways and functions in your body if you have too much of it. So that's one fundamental in naturopathy and healthcare that I just want to share with you. And that is to look at what you cook in, because what you cook in can contribute to the minerals that are beneficial to you, or what you cook in can contribute to negativity and ill health, as in aluminium pots, which can disrupt neural function, for example. Next thing that I'd like to mention is another super popular topic at the moment that everybody's talking about is microbiome. As though microbiome has not existed before. Like everybody's talking about SIBO and gut health and microbiome. Well, guess what, guys? That is the fundamental of health. You must take that into account before anything else, and that has gone on throughout history. That is old medicine. And then, look at your mouth, from your mouth to your anus. That is your digestive tract. We have more fungus and organisms living on the outside of our body. We have more flora and fauna in our body than what we are. We are a little microcosm of the universe. I am Planet Dom with my entire flora population living on me. Of course I have to keep my flora healthy, because guess what? If I have an excess of parasites in my body and they're excreting their toxins into my digestive tract, then that's going to be reabsorbed up into my bloodstream and go into my organs and into my internal body. That is extremely toxic. If I have an excess of putrefaction in my digestive tract, which is a really great place for all sorts of flora and faunas to live, and their excretions are going through the villi in my small intestine, once again they're getting into my body. This isn't good. We don't want this happening. We want good floras and we want good faunas in our body. We want good microbiome. Of course, microbiome starts in our mouth. That is the very first part. The very first digestive enzyme that's secreted in our mouth is amylase, and that breaks down carbohydrates. For that optimal amylase secretions to occur in our mouth, we need a healthy mouth. So let's start with our toothpaste. Let's start with looking at just brushing our teeth with salt and with some bicarb soda, and maybe just brushing our teeth with a toothbrush and water and nothing else. Swishing our mouth with some beautiful herbal extracts that are going to feed us. Carissa papaya, pawpaw extract. Mentha piperita, peppermint extract. Drinking good healthy peppermint tea. Having chamomile tea. Having really healthy teas that are going to go through our mouth, that are going to absorb through, and that are going to go right down through our throat, into our digestive tract, our esophagus, into our stomach, down through the stomach, into the small intestine, and then into the large intestine and be excreted. Let's keep all of our microbiome in our body healthy with good prebiotics. You don't need to buy commercial prebiotics or probiotics. You can make them super easily at home. Eat cabbage, eat onions, eat garlic, eat broccoli, all of the brassicas. Eat bananas, eat fresh fruits and vegetables. Take your spirulina and your super greens. Look after yourself that way. It's super simple. Don't have processed foods. Don't eat white sugar. Don't eat white flour. Don't have too much salt, sodium in your diet. Look after your body. Have a good natural diet. Detox and cleanse regularly. These are foundational, fundamental aspects of naturopathy. I'm just going to not go into that too much because that's a whole topic. But let's talk about water and our consumption of water. Do you know that your body turns protein into water? Your body also turns protein into fat if you have too much protein. But your body will turn, everything that you eat contains a lot of water unless it's a dried food. So let's talk about our consumption of water and good healthy water. Having good water filters is something that's fundamental now. In the old days, in old naturopathic practice, when they used to say fresh clean air, sunshine, natural garden foods and good water, that's fundamentals of nature cure. You know, rise with the sun, go to bed early. Have a good daily practice. Do your yoga. These things have been going on for thousands of years. They're not new. But let's embrace them every day. It's the natural way of living. And drinking clean water is a fundamental, and having good water filters is pretty essential these days if you're in town environments and you've got town waters. When we look at our medicines that we do, we're making really old school naturopathic medicines. We're making aqua ethanol extractions, we're making glycol tracts. We've just got a whole new range now of really low alcohol herbs for you. If you want to do those, talk to us, because we're fundamentally we've created that in the herbal dispensary now. We've got beautiful raw teas for you. Herbal teas are really cool. They're a really good way to get medicine in your body every day. Yeah, and good natural food. That's about all I have to say today. I just wanted to share that with you because, you know, so many people are telling me about all these new things, but they're actually not new. And my book, The Wellness Zone, third edition of that's coming out in the UK with Aeon Books in July. I'm super excited about that. And you can look at lots of my blogs online, and I'm really happy to help you. Our website is medicineroom.com.au, and my name is Dominique Lipkamal. Have a beautiful day.